Hello, welcome to my 111 class. I'm excited to be here again today. Our topic today is series. This can be found in Module 2, Unit 2 on page 42 in your course material. At the end of this topic, you should be able to define series of a real number. You should be able to give examples of series, and you should also be able to solve problems on series. Okay? So when we say series in mathematics, what do we really mean? Well, it's almost as the definition is in English language. A series is a sum of terms in a sequence. So this means that it is a way of adding sequence of a number up. We learned in the last video about sequence. So series is the summation of the terms in a sequence. For example, the series of a sequence U1, U2, U3 up until UN is given as U1, that's U1, plus U2, plus U3, plus all the other terms, plus UN. Okay? We have this, all of this to be given as Sn. Okay? So when we say series, we mean Sn. Okay? We can indicate the term of a series as follows. U1 will be the first term, U2 to be the second term, U3 the third term, and then we can represent UR or UN to be the nth term or the rth term, and UR plus 1 to be the R plus 1th term. Okay? So also the sum of the 5 terms will be indicated as, so if the question says what is the sum of the first 5 terms, so that means I can just write S5 to be given as U1 plus U2 plus U3 plus U4 and then plus U5. This gives us the series for the first 5 terms. And then the sum of the series of n terms, of course, is given as we have above. For n terms, we just go up until the nth term. If our n is 5, then we have our answer to look like this. Our first activity, the series -1, up until -1 raised to the power of 1 is 0. So for every time, if we have our series to consist of numbers 1, -1, 1, -1, 1, -1, okay, and we just keep going. This is an alternating series. We'll find out that the sum of this series, Sn, would always be 0. So this is because we have an alternating sequence from the positive number and the negative number, okay. Our next activity, if we are to find the series of the numbers 1, 2, 3, up until n, okay, we know that the formula for series is given as Sn of the first term plus the second term plus the third term plus all the other numbers up until the nth term. And we can easily write this to be the summation of j equals 1 to n of j. So the values of j goes from 1 to n, and we know that our n is in the natural numbers. Okay, so we can easily write the series form of this sequence 1, 2, 3 up until n as this. Okay, for our next activity, if we have the sequence 1 over 2, and we have 2 over 3, and we have 3 over 4, and we have so many other numbers up until n into n plus 1. Okay, if we're asked to find the series of this, we know that series is the summation of a sequence. So we have 1 over 2 plus 2 over 3 plus 3 over 4 plus all the other numbers plus n over n plus 1. Now you know that series is the addition of finite numbers. Every member of each set is called a term, as we have here. The first term is always the first number. The second term up until the nth term. The first term is always referred to as A. So when we want to write this as we move forward, we always denote the first term with the letter A, the first alphabet, okay? And the 3 dots after each set shows us that the set continues indefinitely until we have the nth term. The terms of the sequence is usually a function of n. You should try out the self-assessment questions. You can check out some other books in the further reading section for more explanations. You have to submit your TMA to me via the LMS platform. Feel free to contact me via the LMS platform also. And I will see you next time.